as this may affect your safety and the safety of the aircraft. To start our flight, make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
By the crew.
No, just for us.
Told use one price. For night.
3 days 4 nights?
Yeah, from Luxor go to Aswan.
哦，哇，好可爱哦！
If you take
How about that?
Land Cruiser, one day here in Luxor visit.
No, you,
You are welcome.
my Ferrari, 100 pounds. I'm going, I'm back. £80. Okay. £80. 80. Anyway, you could send it for 3 kilometers around. Another side. And I need to send them for weight. 줘봐, Sorry.
Even in the Sphinx well, in the east side, in the stones, it's like a book. Because that we know in which it is. All this, can you imagine this one?
이게没有想象当中。
This is all handmade.
You made it?
No.
Nothing.
I honestly you I don't see. This is Tutankhamun.
Yeah, okay.
And this is the wife.
아.